He thought he had sanitized the perfect crime. A PhD student, he knew that a single hair or a drop of sweat could end his life as a free man. But as the unsealed files from January 2026 now reveal, the killer left behind a shadow in the form of a U.S. Marine Corps knife sheath. It was tucked next to the body of Madison Morgan, a single physical anchor that connected a digital ghost to a biological reality. Bryan Kohberger was meticulous. After the attack, investigators believe he spent weeks scrubbing his life. His white Elantra was detailed until it was chemically sterile. His apartment in Pullman was described by investigators as Spartan. Not a single trace of the victims, not a single drop of blood. He had followed the criminologist's handbook to the letter, erasing the physical archive of his presence in the outside world. He tried to become a ghost, leaving nothing behind for forensics to find. He cleaned his car, he cleaned his home, he cleaned his life. But what about the one thing he couldn't get back? You can't scrub what you leave at the scene. The 2026 documents offer a chilling new look at that leather sheath. It wasn't just a piece of lost equipment. It was a DNA goldmine. Forensic teams found a microscopic profile on the single metal snap of the sheath DNA from a lone male. He had touched it just once with a bare hand, perhaps in the adrenaline-fueled moments before the first strike. And that one touch became the loudest voice in the room. That was the mistake that would unravel everything. The archive shows that the FBI didn't find him through a database. They found him through his family tree. Using investigative genetic genealogy, they built a map of relatives that led them to a house in Pennsylvania. They didn't have his DNA yet, so they went through his family's trash in the dead of night. The DNA on that knife snap was 5.37 octillion times. More likely to be Bryan Kohberger's than anyone else on Earth. That number is almost impossible to comprehend. It's a one-in-a-universe chance. The genetic link was absolute. The sheath was the anchor, and the DNA was the lock. But the 2026 files reveal a final terrifying twist. While the world focused on the DNA, investigators were looking at a survivor. One roommate hadn't just heard the threat of the struggle. She had stood inches away from the killer in the hallway. Watch part 5 to see the face of the intruder and the chilling eyewitness account that nearly ended the archive early. You won't want to miss it. Subscribe and hit that notification bell.